My homily for Christmas Day 2023. God, what can we say about him? How can we describe him? What words and phrases come to mind when we think of him? All-powerful, all-knowing, creator, supreme being, the one who made everything out of nothing, far above any human being. And yet what we celebrate today is God becoming a human being, like us in all things except sin. Summed up best, I think, in the words of St. Paul. He emptied himself to become just like us. What on earth made God do that? Why did he leave his comfort zone, as we might call it, to join humanity? What words come to mind when we think of humanity? Greed, selfishness, hatred, violence. We hear so much about that. It's not the whole story by any means, but there is more than enough for it to dominate the news. Surely that is why he came, to show us a better way. He could have come in power, he could force us to do his will, but what would be the point of that? He wants us to choose to do his will because we see that as the best way. He wants us to use the greatest gift that he has given us, our freedom. He wants us to freely choose to love, to forgive, to be generous, to care, to heal. He wants us to freely choose those things, for love can only be freely given. You cannot make anyone love you if they don't want to. So in becoming human, he's given us a great example to follow, an example of generosity. He gave totally of himself. He came to forgive. Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. He forgave from the cross. He healed many people spiritually and physically. He restored health and life. God bless all of you in the medical profession who seek to do that. But we can all contribute to healing broken hearts by our care. To sum up, God is love, as St. John said, and he has shown that in word and deed. How can we respond? How can we love those around us like Christ did? That is a great challenge. But sometimes a small thing can make a big difference. A smile, a kind word, a simple act of kindness, something that shows we care. We can't solve the world's problems. We can't solve many individuals' problems. But we can always show that we care. That's what Jesus did. He showed that he cares. The world's problems are still here in abundance, but we know that God cares, and that makes a difference. How can we make a difference this week? How can we show that we care?